Hi, Sagittarius. So, this is your October Astrology 2025 energy update. This is for Sagittarius sun, rising, or moon sign. So, this month highlights career, communication, and community, with your 10th house of career and third house of learning and dialogue, and the 11th house of groups activated. October pushes you to step into leadership while expanding your voice and vision. October 1st, Mercury in Libra squares Jupiter in Cancer, and the moon enters Aquarius. Your 11th and 8th houses are in tension. Group goals may conflict with shared financial or intimate obligations. The Aquarius moon energizes your third house of communications, bringing busy communication and fresh ideas. On October 6th, Mercury enters Scorpio, and there is a full moon in Aries. So Mercury moves into your 12th house, sharpening introspection and private thought. The Aries full moon activates your fifth house of romance, creativity, or joy, and it reaches a climax, asking for balance. On October 11th, Venus in Virgo opposes Saturn in Pisces. So your 10th and 4th house oppose each other. Career responsibilities may clash with family or emotional foundations. Strive for balance between public image and private life. On October 13th, Venus enters Libra and Pluto moves direct in Aquarius. Venus opposes Neptune in Aries. So Venus enters your 11th house, softening friendships and social connections, and Pluto, direct in your third house, powers transformative communication. But Venus opposing Neptune in your fifth house may blur the lines in romance or creativity or some kind of creative project. So seek clarity. On October 14th, Venus trines Uranus in Gemini and Pluto in Aquarius. Your 11th, 7th, and 3rd houses align beautifully. Conversations and partnerships and social settings bring breakthroughs and opportunities. On October 17th, the Sun in Libra squares Jupiter in Cancer. Your 11th and 8th houses clash again. Be mindful of overextending in group commitments tied to finances or resources. On October 20th, Mercury conjuncts Mars in Scorpio. So this energizes your 12th house. Hidden thoughts or private strategies may surface powerfully. Use the energy for reflection or behind the scenes breakthroughs. On October 21st, the new moon is in Libra. So this new moon in Libra squares Jupiter in Cancer. A fresh cycle begins in your 11th house of friendships, networks, and long-term goals, and they get a reset. The square to Jupiter in your 8th house highlights the need to balance shared resources. October 22nd, Neptune enters Pisces until January of 2026, and the Sun enters Scorpio. Neptune in your 4th house blurs or expands themes of family and home. The Sun in your 12th house emphasizes retreat, reflection, and inner healing. On October 24th, the Sun in Scorpio squares Pluto in Aquarius, and Mercury trines Jupiter in Cancer. Your 12th house and third houses are activated. Hidden matters may create tension with how you express yourself. But Mercury trining Jupiter in your 8th house supports healing conversations about resources or intimacy. On October 28th, Mars in Scorpio trines Jupiter in Cancer. Your 12th house and 8th houses align. Inner work supports healing, shared resources, or deep emotional growth. On October 29th, Mercury enters Sagittarius. Mercury opposes Uranus in Gemini, and Mars trines Saturn in Pisces. So Mercury lights up your first house, refreshing your voice and perspective. The opposition to Uranus in your 7th house may bring surprising revelations in relationships. Mars in your 12th house, trining Saturn in your 4th house, stabilizes inner growth and home foundations. So this October emphasizes your role in community, the need to balance ambition with family, and the power of introspection. The full moon highlights joy and creative release, while the new moon brings a fresh start in friendships and networks. Trust both your inner voice and your outer connections. Well, Sagittarius, I hope you have a fantastic month filled with joy, community, love, clarity, and abundance. If you do like this video, please do share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a great month.